julle, welkom terug by episode 2. Ons het geëindig waar ons gepraat het met hierdie mense hierso. Nou, hopelik kan ons 'n paar missions doen. Bietjie die Hogwarts explore. Wel, moet afgaan.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Fucking baie klasse. Dis wat sy sê.
Here you are.
Chom, ek's nie vir klasse nie. Ek's hier vir exploration.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Dankie Tannie.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Ja, Tannie, ek kyk na daai
The
boutjies.
guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what
Revelio?
details the field guide can provide?
A bust created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides in a lofty Ravenclaw tower. Okay, level 1. What's challenges? Ooh, daar's gear. Field guide pages. Alright.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside and
Revelio.
outside of the castle.
Ooh, wat was daai ding? Het jy daai ding gehoor? Ooh, daar's 'n kus. Ooh,
No
daar was
time to
'n
waste.
bear
Classes
statue.
to attend.
Ja, maar ek kan nie hardloop nie, Tannie. Okay, ons gaan terugkom vir daai bad boy.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Waar die hel sal dit wees? O, hierso. Central Hall, daar is hy. Can you imagine so iets has existed in regte lewe, so 'n fucking vlammetjie wat jy net teleport. Tip, tip.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always
that's
something
die.
happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Okay, Tannie,
That
laat
should
my
be
nou
all for
fucking
now.
gaan.
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically
Ek gaan
about
jou
what
ook
happened
pokkel
after
vertel
that
nie.
awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Ja, ek stel jou niks nie.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Dankie,
Might I
dankie.
rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Ja, hierdie mense like om te praat.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Ek wil nie met fucking enige van julle meer praat nie.
Revelio.
Wat is hierdie? Dis 'n skoenlapper ding. Jo, hier is nog so 'n ding. Ag my fok tog. Ek moet sê dis een ding van hierdie game wat my besig is om af te pis. Al hierdie
It's good to see you,
geprate
Professor.
kak.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Levioso. It's not Leviosa, it's Levioso. Sien nog iemand daai kan onthou van die klas? Ah, sê, boom. Nou trek ek die klas, dankie.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies.
Fokus gaan nooit
including
klaar
your
kry met
own
hierdie
wand.
donderse
You'll
gepratery.
enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alrighty, uiteindelik. Waar die fuck was daai?
Revelio.
So hier's 'n lock. Level 1 lock. Ek al dit beteken.
I adore decorating.
There's something in there.
Ooh, okay.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Daai voel soos O ja, ons het gou gekyk het wat is hierdie? Deur. Paar handskoentjies, nou sê. Gold glasses, oi. Wiki, nie vir ons nie. Ooh, 'n scarf. Nee. Cloaks en robes. Ek like eene outfit. Ja. Alright, lyk my jy kan goed klim. Alright. Soos nog 'n vlammetjie.
Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Okay, kom ons gaan doen ons eerste klas. Kyk of daar enigiets aan die kant is. Ooh, wat's die dan?
Revelio.
Ooh, lyk my ons het nuwe klere stuk gekry. Alright.
In my blood, my mother says.
My friends and I lose track of this time.
Bound to solve the riddle of the
Revelio.
painting soon.
Nee, ek wil nie die painting doen nie. Ek wil aangaan na die klasse toe. Leviosa. Leviosa. Kom ons gaan doen 'n klas.
Revelio.
You idiot! Lolly has served our family for 5 generations, and you go and give her clothes? Now I will have to cook and clean and
Oh, daar so is dit.
or do you
Revelio.
Het julle nie daai goud gesien wat so geflikker het daar nie? Ok, ek is besig om off track te gaan hierso. Ek het sweer ek het so goud gesien daar.
Do not judge a steed by its size.
Lyk my ek moes deur hierdie deur gegaan het. Ah, cool.
Revelio.
Chico. High knees, high knees, high knees. Oh. Hier is nog ene. Nog een van hierdie skokkerdoodles. Oh, daar's die vlam. Kijk, ek het hom geraak, lyk dit my.
Revelio.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Daar's 'n kat. Just my mense gesels hier, hè. Baie ou skree altans. Ooh. Oh fuck, iemand is besig om mampoer te maak. Nice.
Revelio.
Oh, hier is nog 'n vlam.
What are you up to now?
Oh, what the fuck is dit dan? Ons het soveel om te leer. Iewers is hier iets. O, dis seker daai kus wat ding.
Revelio.
Alright.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Begin.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ek neem aan hierdie goed gaan moeiliker raak op die stadium.
Accio.
Oh, Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Ek het nog geen idee wat ek gaan doen nie.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, that's it! Very good!
No, not too bad.
Very good! Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Yes!
Nicely done.
Here we go!
Kort.
That is how it's done.
dan nie, ek kort enigiets om te wen. Weet nie wat sê jy van, that's how it's done nie, dis hoe jy dit doen. Dis hoe jy doen, perfect score, perfect, perfection.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Ja. Moenie sê ek het nie gesê nie. Moenie sê ek het nie gesê ek gaan dit doen nie.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Obstacles? Haha. Ooh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Okay, hierheen gaan ek
This
dalk nie
round
wen nie.
settles it all.
Let us see this.
Ja, kyk nou wat doen hierdie AI.
Accio!
Nee, dis te vroeg.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. There we go.
Alright, dat is nog een business.
Quite impressive. Here we go.
Okay, ons is nog
That
een
is how it's
business.
done.
Accio!
Very good.
Joh! Hij was. Oh, laatste was close hoor.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Maar op die einde van die dag is Afrikaanse
Classes
manne die
dismissed. Gather your
wenner.
on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Dis typies die British. Almal wil net chat.
A word, if you would.
If you're so
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Natuurlijk.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Die fucking chomp probeer nog die wil uitfigure. Maar hulle het hulle kan magic doen.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Ek wil nie met jou praat nie, maar dankie. Ons gaan na die ander klas toe. Alrighty. wat ek gedink het is ek gaan doen, is ek sal 'n bonus episode maak waar ek exploration doen en soos ek gaan soek
Rebellion.
al hierdie goedjies wat so ting. So dat ek dit nie opvat in die main mission se tyd nie. Ooh, sien soos daar. Ek het julle gesê nou ek het daai goud gesien. Waar ek soos hierdie goed kan kom collect en 'n paar ander goedjies. Hierdie rhino. Ek kan net maak spin. Die nou nie.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me
Dit
from
klink soos
death
iets wat 'n
at the hands
pervert
of
sal sê.
darkness more times than I care to
Age
remember.
doesn't matter at all.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
All right. Levioso.
Levioso.
Not Leviosa. Ek sal nooit daai kak vergeet nie. Harry Potter.
Now, let's try something a little
Mining.
larger.
Oh, ek kan skip, maar ek sal nie skip nie.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Ooh.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be
Levioso.
lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
This can't
Levioso.
be the
Protego.
first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick.
I do enjoy my duel. If only all of my students were this adept.
So, maar ek het
Not bad
gepractice.
for a beginner.
Jy verstaan nie my
Give as
intro
good as
nie.
you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thanks, Danny.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Fight Club, baby.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
Ja, jy
If
was.
you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Dankie, chom.
Till next time.
Ek moet sê, hoe sien ek 'n kus logo?
Revelio.
Ooh. Ek sien 'n goue dingetjie. Terwyl ek hier is, maar ek kom net so wel kry, nee. Okay, wat's my volgende quest? Oh, nou moet ek met daai, ek moes net met daai girl gepraat het. Damn it. Dalk is dit nie die girl nie, dalk is dit die professor. Ek sien 'n vlammetjie.
Revelio.
Oh. Kan maar net so wel dit kry. Daar's 'n kus iewers, maar ons sal weer terugkom daarna toe. Ooh, daar's 'n vlammetjie.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your
Dobby.
first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett and Rowan. Seems Professor Fig taught you
Harry?
quite a bit
Is dit jy?
before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Dis 'n fucking onder om jou te ontmoet, Harry. Wat the fuck is jy? Ek's Dobby.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Nice.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Definitief
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
'n Butterbeer. Hierdie tannie sê ek al gaan syp. Yes. Gooi vir my 'n doppie onmiddellik.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright, kom ons gaan.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh,
Accio! Got it.
boom. Oh.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Light work, baby. Light work.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of
Ek
your
het
magic.
gesê, hier's 'n paar ekstra knoppies nou.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Reparo.
Fragility covered, too accurate and lashed out.
Nou wel niks fix vir my nie. Dalk. Wat is die ding?
Levioso!
Hey. Daai was pure luck. Okay. Ek dink nie ek kan enigiets doen by level nie. Kom. Damn it. High knees, high knees.
My family.
Amper verkeerde pad afgevat.
Revelio.
Ek gedog daai standbeeld gaan dalk iets wees. You know nie.
Well, fancy meeting you then.
Kom ons skiet Sebastiani.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
Dit is.
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Hey, daar's die Quidditch.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Scribner.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Okay, kom ons by.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Oh, it's griffins.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
Not at all.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Sê hoe vat ek daai inside line soos Max Verstappen.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Ag, nou gaan ons weer met
Hello,
ons
Mr. Moon.
praat.
Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Ek weet nie wat daai is nie,
Quite
maar.
the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment.
Revelio.
But she'll be better soon and back at home.
Accio!
Sorry, as ek dit sien, gaan ek dit vat.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okay. Kom ons gaan doen die wand ding. Hierso. Oh, is net nie.
Merlin's blooming beard, not a gem.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
Dankie oom. Ja.
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Dink nie daai
This
is hier
isn't
nie.
good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
I know, like nice.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Yay. Okay.
How intriguing.
Ooh, go van daai nou.
Curious indeed.
Okay, ek like daai ene. Ooh, en ek like daai print.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Ek dink nie hierdie maak 'n verskil nie, doen dit?
How intriguing.
Kom ons gaan met
Curious indeed.
Hallo, soos 'n cricket bat.
How intriguing.
12 3/4 inches.
Curious indeed.
En ons gaan met Whippy. Ooh. Ek like die phoenix feather.
Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think?
Nou sy, ons eerste wand. Kyk hoe cool ek dit.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Jou liggies
Now,
skitter nog
how did
helder.
that feel? Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Daar sy. Julle, ek dink ek gaan episode 2 net hier afsluit met 'n wand in die shop. Daar sy. As jy gewonder het hoe ek voel oor die, ek is nogal gewand. Dankie julle, tot 'n volgende episode. Bye!